back! Welcome to the toy bag, everyone! Ta-da! Well, never-ending blind bag, isn't it? And it's never too many blind bags. These are awesome. Today we have Sofia the First Once Upon a Princess blind bag, and there you go, Sofia, princess, our little Princess Sofia, wearing her lovely tiara over there, and her very special gem necklace. I got one of these and I wear it all the time to my birthday parties. And this one, today she's wearing pink dress and with her friends, of course, and our little bunny right here in a lovely field. Yeah, great landscape right at the back. So wow, let's get our hands into this. You ready? Ready, everyone? Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, there's only one thing in here. Let's see what's in it. Oh, this is Mr. Man figurine set. Ooh, awesome. Well, let's see. Do you know all of these guys? I've got a set of Mr. Man book, and they are my favorite thing in the whole world because, you know, it's just so much fun and everyone's got their own personality, and I have learned a lot from them. Have you? Do you know who these guys are? These are, well, I'll go through them with you one by one, okay? Now let's check out the box and see what's special about it. There is this set of figurine. This collection of figurine has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is 10 different figures, and well, as you can see, they're all very unique, right? There is Mr. Clever, right? And that's Mr. Happy. Mr. Bump, always Bump himself, but still put a smile on his face. And there is Mr. Strong, and then Mr. Tickle. So this is the set that we have got, and let's check out the other side. There is, yeah, well guys, be careful, don't do it, like don't play with this if you're under 3-year-old, or just be careful when you have little brothers or sister around you, okay? And wow, the side is, the packaging is really cool because it's got so many different Mr. Man and Little Miss. Downstairs a Little Miss collection right there. And on the side too. On the side are the 5 little Mr. Man guys, and over here, let's see what it said. I love Little Miss figures also. Okay, so well, let's see. Well, I want a Little Miss figure set too, but for now we only have Mr. Man. Maybe I can get one of those next time, and then we can go through that together. So now we have the sun. Do you remember his name, guys? Yeah, I have told you a few minutes ago. Have you been listening? Well, this is, let's see. Let's find out his, let's check out his color. This is blue, right? Very good, it's blue. And, he is triangle. Very good. There's color, there's shape. We've got them already. And what is he wearing? He is wearing a hat. That looks like a magician hat. Is he Mr. Magician? No. Does he look happy? Yeah, they always look very happy, aren't they? Is he, oops, Mr. That's right, everyone. He is Mr. Clever because No, he looks so smart. And he is the smartest one in the whole Mr. Man collection. Just he is so smart in everything. Like, he knows every single thing that all the other Mr. Man figures would know. He knows things that I don't know, like why do we have to stand on our foot? You know, just silly stuff like that. Anyway, let's check out the next figure. Well, these figures are really cool because they got a flat foot underneath, and then you can always put them right there. So they can stand on every single thing. And the size is just right. It's not too small that it's so hard to fiddle around with fingers. And they are actually pretty big in shape. As you can see, it's half of the height of my finger. And well, I think I'm gonna put them together in my pencil case and join my other pencil case buddy, and he can join me when I'm studying or having a little read. Remember him? Do you know him? He is this orange? No. Is this yellow? No. Is this blue? No. It's red! Yay! It's red. He is red. Let's see. What's special about him? He is square. Very good, guys. And this is a cube. It's a 3D square. We call a 3D square a cube. C-U-B-E. That's a cube. Like, what other cube stuff you can think of? I can think of a dice, maybe a rolling dice, you know, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count how many sides has this little guy's got. We got 1. Let's turn him around. 2, where his one hand came out. 3, and the other hand. 4, and then up. 5. And then 6. That's right. He's not just an ordinary square. He's got 6 different sides, and that's what makes him a cube, right? Everybody repeat after me. It's a cube. And he's wearing a lovely green hat. That's right. It's a green hat, and it's a really pretty green color. Well, what other stuff are green? Well, grass is green. Lime. What other green stuff can you think of? I can think of... Oh, I've had green bubblegum before, have you? Oh, trees are green. Very good, guys. Now, let's reveal his name. This is Mr. Strong. Guess why he's Mr. Strong? Because he is so strong, he can carry Mr. Clever. Yeah, he is big and he is very strong that nothing can harm him, actually, and he can carry anything. He can even carry a pen. Look. Yeah, he's just carried a pen right there, and he's carrying Mr. Clever. I'm helping Mr. Clever over there. Here you go. Well, Mr. Bump already just bumped his head because he just fell on the ground. This is Mr. Bump. Oops, Mr. Bump has bumped himself again. As you can see, he's got oops another time. Yeah, this is real funny because Mr. Bump, do you know why his name is Mr. Bump? Because, well, apparently he bumps himself all the time. He's a bit careless, you know, every time he's, oh, there you go, he just bumped himself. Yeah, well, he's always got his, he's always got bandages and plaster wrapped all of his head and his body like that, just because he's always bumped himself, so he has to have that. He has to wear that all the time, but it's okay, you know. See, he's bumped himself, but you can still see he has still got a very smiley face, right? And that is why Mr. Bump is so adorable, because everywhere he goes, even if he bump himself like that and then like that, he is still stand up and give everyone a nice big smile. Okay, now let's check out his size. I think he's a bit shorter than Mr. Clever. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right, he's a bit shorter. See? Or maybe they're actually the same height, but then because Mr. Clever's got a clever hat on, it makes it feels like he's taller, and he's got a more skinny body as well. See? Oops, and there you go, Mr. Bump. Oh, still got the smiley face. He just bumped himself again. And let's see. Okay, first guys, remember what this color is. Is it green? No, that's right, it's blue. Mr. Bump is blue and Mr. Bump is round. He is our first round figure because, as you remember, Mr. Clever, right there, he is triangle, and Mr. Strong, right there, it's square, and Mr. Bump is round. So, right, let's see if Mr. Bump is going to hurt himself, walk into something again. But you know, let's hope he doesn't for now. Yeah, well, let's look at his super long arms. This is very good, guys. It's Mr. Tickle. And now I know these hands are for tickling everyone. Oh, over there, he's tickling Mr. Strong right there. Oh, and he's tickling Mr. Clever. Oh, please don't tickle me, Mr. Tickle. Oh no, or else I can't think anymore. And then, well, Mr. Tickle, that's his favorite thing to do, is then he just tickle everything he sees or bump into. Now he's gonna give you a little tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. Yeah, that's his favorite moves. And well, Mr. Tickle, is he yellow? Well, he looks like he's yellow here, but it's actually not yellow. He is orange in color. I mean, through the camera, it looks like he's yellow, but in fact, if I look him indirectly there, he is orange. Yeah, well, let's check out his shape. Is he a circle? Let's see, is he a circle or not? No, I don't think so, maybe. Let's compare him with Mr. Bum right here. Hello, Mr. Bum. Hello, Mr. Tickle. And of course, it's Mr. Tickle. He's got to tickle him first every time we meet him. And then, let's compare the shape. Mr. Tickle is circle, right? Oh no, Mr. Bum is circle. And Mr. Tickle looks like a circle, but he's not a circle. He's a little bit longer than a circle, a little bit taller. He's an oval shape. Oval, do you know oval shape, everyone? Well, oval is there. Yeah, like that. It's not really a it's like the shape of an egg. Like a long circle. That's an oval. Can you think of anything that's oval in shape? Maybe a melon. Orange and oval. That's a melon, right? Not watermelon. Watermelon is green and red, and that's a very round melon. And this well, oval, it's you know, long circle shape. And the only fruit that I can think of that is orange and oval in shape is melon. So it's like him. See, he looks a bit like a melon, isn't he? Or surprising. Yeah, awesome. As you can see, he is his arms are really flexible. like that. So then, you know, of course you need a pair of very flexible arms for him to tickle everyone he bump into, right? Yeah, tickle, 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 and off you go. He's off tickling Mr. Strong again. Oh, that Mr. Strong even fell because he's so tickly. Are you tickly, everyone? Are you tickly? I'm very tickly. And well, let's check out his hat. His hat is well, it looks a bit like a cowboy hat. Not very cowboy, but like an inspector hat. And it's blue in color, and that's his signature hat, I guess. Every time he put this hat on, he starts tickling everything he sees in his vision. How can we live without Mr. Happy? That's one of the most important. I mean, they're all equally important actually, but he is just such a great character, because, you know, he spread the joy around. He is super round, as you can see, super round and shiny. It's a perfect ball shape, and it's a hard plastic. Oops. Oh dear, he's turning to Mr. Bump, you know, because he just fell. He's got a very cute pair of arms right there, only 4 fingers each hand, and yeah, a big smiley face right there. And guys, is he orange? No, let's compare. I don't think he's orange, because, you know, Mr. Tickle's orange. Tickle, 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 tickle. And he is yellow. That's right, everyone. He is yellow. And he is so, this is Mr. Happy. And, you know, everywhere he goes, he make people smile. And that is why all our friends here, they all have a smiley face. That's Mr. Clever right there. And I think that's the reason why Mr. Bump is always so happy, because Mr. Happy is always bringing joy to Mr. Bump every time Mr. Bump, whoops, bump his head. So, yeah, well, with Mr. Man, I think I'm going to carry because I can't fit all 5 of them in my pencil case. I'm running out of space. I've got loads of other, like, figures in my pencil case. And in my pocket, of course, and in my purse, you know, I've got all these figures everywhere with me. And I think I'm going to carry, yeah, Mr. Happy with me all the time, because he makes me smile. And yeah, I just like to have him around. It's always nice to see somebody having such a big smile on their face, right, everyone? Yeah, and that is why, I mean, you don't have to be Mr. Happy to make other people happy. All you need to do is just, you know, see? How Mr. Happy makes everyone else happy is to have a very big smiley face on his, a very big smile on his face all the time. So guys, every time you see your teachers, your friends, or everyone you know, you just give them a big smile like Mr. Happy does, and then everyone will be really happy, okay? Well, anyway, by the way, I just want to say that he is a lot heavier than not quite a lot heavier, but heavier than Mr. Tickle and Mr. Bump and Mr. Clever, but he is pretty much the same weight as Mr. Strong right there. Maybe it's just because their body is wider, but then it's just something very obvious as soon as I pick them up. Mr. Clever is very light, and so it's Mr. Tickle. It's not as light, but he's still lighter compared to these two guys, heavy-weighted guys. Anyway, well, I definitely love to have the other set, which is Little Miss, and I'm gonna try to get them next time. So everyone, if you like Mr. Man, make sure you like this video and then leave a comment if you want yeah, me to do something with these guys next time. Anyway, let's just try and see if you remember their names. This is Blue Triangle, and his name is Mr. Clever. He is very, very smart. This is Mr. Strong. He is red, and he is square. And he is so strong he can lift up anything. This is Mr. Bump. He is blue, and he is circle. Mr. Bump always bump himself. This is Mr. Tickle. Mr. Tickle has a long, long pair of wiggly arms. And he's orange and oval in shape. And lastly, this is, yeah, very good guys. I'm sure you all remember this guy. He is Mr. Happy. He is yellow and he is circle. Now, thank you for watching the Toy Park, everyone. See you next time. Have a very happy day. Bye bye.